Have you ever lost an entire night's sleep because of one tiny mosquito? That endless buzzing by your ear, the burning itch on your skin? But what's truly frightening isn't the noise or the itch. It's the diseases they carry. Today, we're going to create a simple, low-cost, yet incredibly effective mosquito trap. Our first materials will be 2 small plastic containers, the kind families often used to store candy or jam. Next, we'll need a 12-volt computer cooling fan. This fan works on aerodynamic principles, creating a circulating airflow that pulls in those pesky mosquitoes. We'll also need a strip of 12-volt LED lights that emit a bluish-purple glow, a color that's especially effective at attracting mosquitoes. Now let's draw 2 circular lines around the first container. These circles will mark the area where we'll create ventilation holes, allowing air to circulate more efficiently inside the device. Try to make your lines as straight and even as possible. They'll define the overall shape of your device and make it look much more polished and professional. After drawing 2 perfect lines around the container, we'll need a pointed, sturdy tool, anything sharp enough to pierce small holes along the marked area of the container. These tiny holes will act as air vents for the trap. Make sure the tiny holes are close together. This will allow air to flow smoothly while still keeping them small enough so the mosquitoes can't escape. This step calls for precision and patience, because just one hole drilled too large can give the mosquitoes an escape route and undermine the trap's effectiveness. Now take a utility knife or a pair of scissors and carefully cut along the lines you drew earlier, especially near the top edge of the container, to separate the upper part of the plastic box. This step requires a bit of finesse. Steady your hands and make sure each cut is clean and precise. The neater your cuts, the better your mosquito trap will look and fit together. Once your cuts are nice and clean, remove the lid of the container and flip it upside down. Make sure the threaded part of the lid is facing outward. Next, we'll begin the process of mounting the 12-volt fan onto the plastic lid. Secure it firmly in place. This fan will act as the main suction system, pulling mosquitoes into the trap once it's powered on. Measure carefully and trace the outline of the fan, then trim or sand down its edges so that it fits neatly and snugly into the plastic lid. A precise fit won't just make the trap look cleaner, it'll also help it work more efficiently. Use a marker to outline the shape of the fan on the plastic lid. This will help ensure that the opening you cut fits the fan perfectly, snug and secure. Next, use your tools, a cutter, scissors, utility knife, or even a small rotary tool, to carefully cut out the marked area on the plastic lid. Then smooth the edges with sandpaper. Take your time and make it neat. A clean, precise cut will make your trap look professional and ensure the fan fits tightly, leaving no gaps for mosquitoes to escape. According to the World Health Organization, mosquitoes are the deadliest creatures on Earth, responsible for more than 700,000 deaths every year. A single bite may seem harmless, yet it can transmit deadly diseases such as dengue fever, malaria, Japanese encephalitis, or the Zika virus, which can cause severe birth defects. That's why eliminating them isn't just a choice, it's a daily necessity for everyone. Where do you live? Tell me. Are there many mosquitoes where you are? And what methods have you tried to catch them? Share your ideas with me in the comments below. Once the fan is firmly attached to the plastic lid, we can move on to the next step. This is where we'll start working on the remaining parts of the trap, connecting components and assembling everything into a single, functional unit. We'll need a section cut from the second plastic container to serve as the connector between the body and the lid of our device. Use the upper portion of the container, the part with the threads, so the lid can easily screw on and fit securely. Secure the 2 connecting parts firmly using hot glue or a strong adhesive. Make sure there are no gaps or loose edges. Even the smallest opening could let mosquitoes slip out and ruin the trap's effectiveness. All right, now we're moving on to the stage where we lure the mosquitoes into our trap. Here I'm using a strip of bluish-purple LED lights powered by a 12-volt supply, which I've repurposed from a computer power unit. You can also use any other type of light, as long as it emits that bluish-purple glow. And even a regular phone charger will work just as effectively. We'll need 3 long sticks to create the top frame of the device. Here I'm reusing some leftover popsicle sticks, but if you don't have those, feel free to use any similar material. The important thing is that it's sturdy enough to hold and support the uppermost part of the trap securely in place. We'll also use another lid cut from a different plastic container, specifically the upper part with the threads. When cutting, trim slightly below the threaded section so that it fits more snugly and aligns perfectly when assembled. Wrap the LED strip we prepared earlier around the plastic lid. Make sure to attach it on both the outer and inner rings. The outer ring helps diffuse the light more widely, while the inner ring serves to lure mosquitoes deeper into the trap, guiding them straight toward the fan's suction zone. After securing the LED strip around the plastic lid, it's time to connect the wires to supply power to the LEDs. Be sure to identify the positive and negative terminals. They're usually marked, or you can distinguish them using 2 wires of different colors. It's important to get the polarity right. If the wires are reversed, the LED strip won't light up. Bluish-purple light, 350 to 400 nanometers, attracts mosquitoes because mosquitoes are highly sensitive to ultraviolet and blue wavelengths, which easily trigger their flight response. This light mimics the natural glow of living creatures at night, making mosquitoes mistake it for a source of blood. That's why mosquito traps commonly use bluish-purple LED lights to lure mosquitoes in and eliminate them effectively. Once the LED strip is fully wired and tested to work properly, it's time to secure it onto the body of the device we assembled earlier. Make sure the strip is firmly fixed in place and doesn't shift when the trap is moved. For extra stability, you can reinforce it with a bit of hot glue or adhesive to ensure everything stays tightly in position. Next, take the extra plastic lid we set aside earlier and attach an LED strip around it, just as we did before. This lid will serve as the top section of the mosquito trap, helping to enhance the overall lighting effect and improve the efficiency of attracting and capturing mosquitoes. Attach the lid to the device using glue, making sure to work carefully and neatly. A clean, precise finish will make your trap look polished and professional while keeping all parts tightly sealed and aligned. Next, we'll connect the wires. Each connection will include the wires from both LED strips and the fan. Make sure every wire is properly matched to its correct polarity, positive to positive, negative to negative. Even a single misplaced wire could prevent the entire device from working. So take your time and double-check each connection carefully. All right, our device is almost complete. Now all that's left is to tidy things up, secure the remaining connections, and neatly arrange the wires. This not only keeps the setup organized, but also gives your mosquito trap a clean, professional look. I truly hate mosquitoes. That constant buzzing sound drives me crazy. But even worse, I have a small child, and if mosquitoes bite, it could be dangerous. They carry so many diseases, and once someone gets infected, the consequences can be unimaginable. The device is finally complete. Now it's time to test it and see how well it works. And I'll walk you through exactly how its mechanism operates so you can understand how it traps mosquitoes effectively. The device works perfectly. It looks great and runs smoothly. Everything operates just as intended, from the airflow to the LED attraction system. It's efficient, stable, and honestly quite satisfying to see in action. Air is drawn in from the top and pushed downward through the ventilation holes. Absolutely perfect. To attract mosquitoes effectively, we'll need some bait. And glucose is the perfect choice. Its sweet scent mimics the natural odor of human sweat and breath, luring mosquitoes toward the trap even faster. Just mix a little glucose with clean water and pour it into the bottom of the container. And there you have it, a highly effective mosquito bait. The sugary water not only attracts mosquitoes, but also helps trap them inside, making it harder for them to fly or escape once they're caught. All right, our device is fully complete. Now it's time to put it to the test and see just how effective it really is. Let's power it on, observe how it attracts mosquitoes, and find out whether our homemade trap performs as well as we hope. All right, let's leave it running overnight and see what happens. Tomorrow we'll check the results together. I'm really curious to see how many mosquitoes our trap manages to catch. And now it's time to see the results after one night. Let's open it up and check how well our homemade trap performed. This is the most satisfying part, when we finally see the proof of all that careful work paying off. Look at that. It's working amazingly well. Not only did it catch plenty of mosquitoes, but also a bunch of other insects too. That's incredible. A simple homemade device, yet so effective.